Jordan, you so dumb.
Hey cuties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, if you're not, welcome back, bookie. So, excuse the mess. I was gonna fix my bed. I was gonna like change out the sheets, but then I just had the bright idea. For some reason, I feel like going out. So here we are going out. It's literally 11:46, and we're just going out. Is work done? No, but for some reason, I want to go out, and it's weird because I typically like, you know what I mean, business, but I don't know. I feel the urge to go out, so we're going out. Yeah. I did a little bit of editing. I did a little bit of work. So technically, if you think about it, I earned it, kind of, sort of, type stuff. But yeah, I'm kind of rushing simply because like everything closed at 2, and y'all know it took me a minute to get ready, and we're gonna be chatting it up. So I don't want to get to chatting it up, and then next thing you know, I'm ready, but everything is closed. You know what I mean? Last we talked, I was on the way to the dentist to get my braces, and bitch, you see them? You see these big bricks? Supposed to get them back in August, but actually no. Okay. Was it August? It was like late August, early September. I was supposed to get them done. But to be honest, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all know September was fashion week, and baby, that's been marked on my calendar for a hot little minute. So when they was like, let's get you booked and settled in, what day you available? I'm looking at them like, baby, I'm not gonna wear no big breaks. I mean, I smile with my teeth, but not a lot. Like, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, I smile with my teeth. And it's so crazy because when I got them done, everybody was like, why do you even need braces? And I was like, because I have an underbite. Like, people that don't know me, obviously my mom didn't ask me why I needed braces because, like, since I was like 12, they've been told me. But for the most part, I just never got it done because, like, to be honest, they was like, are you going to take care of them? Because if you keep breaking the brackets, they going to stay longer than they supposed to. And to be honest, we haven't done a slumber party in a long time, but we might do a slumber party because there's a whole story behind the whole, like, braces ordeal. And why it's like at my big crusty dusty age, I finally got these. Oh, you know what I mean? Not saying if you older, you can't get them, but it's just like, I already have like kind of a baby face. And now here I am looking like I'm a teenager again. I don't know. It just gives very much teenager. I don't know what it is. It just feels like I'm a teenager again. And like when I smile in pictures, you can't really tell that I have an underbite because like my bottom lip is, she a thick girl. She a thick girl. I mean, unless like you be staring in my mouth, but she's a thick girl. So when I smile, like my lip like covers my bottom teeth protruding out. And then it just meets up with like my top teeth. And do I purposefully do it? Yeah. It's so if you didn't like know me, you wouldn't know. Exactly, you know what I mean? So boom, got them done. Since I got them done, these bitches, y'all. So when I got them done, the girl did them, and I wasn't trying to rush her or nothing. I was just like, trying to figure out how long the process takes. And I was like, so, how long does this take, like, to, put on? Cause I was like, it's going to take a long time. If it's going to take a long time, I didn't, I'm kind of ready for it. But like at the same time, I'm not trying to be here for hours in this chair. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, like it's probably going to take a max of an hour, but it typically doesn't. You know what I mean? I feel like I assume that if everything goes well, cause they lay the glue down. So it's like, if the glue doesn't just be doing its own thing and everything work out, then you're going to be out of here in no time type stuff, right? Okay, cool. So I get it done. I feel like the shit when I got it done. And the reason I say I feel like the shit when I got it done, because when I got it done, they was like, oh, you're going to be sore. You might not want to eat. And here I was. Look at me looking at this mirror and then looking at this mirror. I'm so sorry, y'all. But there's like, you're going to be sore. You're probably not going to want to eat. Whoopie, whoopie, woo. Not me. Not me, y'all. So I was over here like, okay, cool. No, I'm feeling great. My first meal when I had them put on was Subway. I went to Subway, because eating fresh, you know, and I I don't want to say I really like smashed. You know what I mean? Like I didn't smash because I ate half of the sandwich and then I took a nap because I was so tired. I don't know why I was so tired. I mean, I ran errands that day because I told y'all because we met up. I ran errands, but I was extremely tired. So I was like, I don't understand why. Took a nap, woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and my teeth was like, "Bitch, what the fuck did you do?" And I was like, "I'm so sorry, boo." And what really pissed me off about these is why is this bitch greedy? She greedier than me. She got a mind of her own for real. She really just a real deal hoarder because every 5 seconds you hear me smacking. Like there's so much saliva that's being produced in my mouth right now. Two, when I'm eating, she be eating with me. Like I'll be eating, chewing, and then she'll be like, I'm gonna tuck this away and this piece away and tuck this piece away. By the time I'm done eating, I got like foods trapped everywhere. So now I'm over here walking around with a mirror with me everywhere because like, what in the world? Yeah, me and her are getting well acquainted. We're getting well acquainted, but she need a girl act accordingly. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that happened. I was gonna wear a costume, but I just feel like it's November, For me to wear a costume in November is wild. This year I didn't wear as many costumes. Like last year I was really like, I don't know, I really felt like dressing up. And I wasn't here for Halloween because I left. No, was it last year? Yeah, because we're in 2024 and I went back home in 2023. So last year, Halloween, I was back home in Liberia. So y'all did not see me. You know what I mean? So I gave y'all all the costumes and all the sorts prior to me leaving. This year, I had a whole lineup set up. Did I get it accomplished? No. Because I was procrastinating on buying stuff. When it comes down to costumes, however, I did see one person wear one of my costumes. I had several planned out. So one of my ideas were taken and I was like, wow. But for the most part, the rest of them weren't. So we're just going to push what our outfits were supposed to be this year to next year. That's if I dress up next year. I don't know. Last we talked, I think it was last we talked. I told y'all your homegirl don't know how to cook. And it's so funny that I be saying that because I be telling people I don't know how to cook, hoping that like that'll lead them astray. Like, I told y'all like I be telling people I have a boyfriend, so like they'll leave me alone. I remember I told one of my Uber drivers I had a boyfriend. He was like, do you have a man? And I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I could tell. And I was like, yeah. He's like, because you're just pretty and you have a nice figure, and I wouldn't expect you to still be on the market. And it's just like, yeah, I'm tired. I just didn't want the whole like, I be trying to, I be ducking and weaving. I told y'all I don't know how to cook, but the for you is silent. Heavy on the for you is silent. Because don't get me wrong, TT has played house in her days, okay? TT's played house a few times. I feel like in life, you just got to play house once or twice. Like if you've never had to play house once or twice, I don't think like you really ever truly lived. I played house a few times. I don't be playing house too much though. Okay, that's reserved treatment. So people ask me, I don't know how to cook. I remember I told this one dude I don't know how to cook. He was like, "That's fine." He was like, I was like, "Nah." He's like, "You know how to cook?" I said, "Nah, I don't know how to burn stuff." And he was just like, "That's fine. I'll cook for us." Exactly. I keep telling y'all like people have standards, but sometimes they're willing to alter their standards. You know what I mean? And that man wanted a woman that could cook. And here I was telling him I didn't know how to cook. And he was willing to like push all that aside and cook for the both of us. I love that for me. So, like, you know what I mean? Look, I be telling y'all, I don't be playing house. I don't be playing house at all. I don't know how to cook. I don't know. And when I told you I don't know how to dance, I don't know how to dance. Baby, if you ever see me dancing, like, because, if y'all ever see me dancing, right? Let's say, like, for some reason, I'm minding my business dancing, and then boom, y'all catch me dancing. I promise you that's not me. I promise you that's not me. Like, imagine I have a man and I go out, right? And I'm turning up with y'all. And then I'm having a blast, right? I get so towed up, I'm having a blast. And then he's scrolling through the net and there's a video of me dancing. I'm gonna feel a Shaggy it wasn't me because, baby, I told y'all know how to dance. I don't even know who that girl is. And he probably gonna be like, but why is she wearing your clothes? Exactly. That's impersonation, one-on-one. We get the lawyers. Like, that's when I need y'all to really, like, I need y'all to, like, suit up. Y'all gotta get me out of that. You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta get me out of that. I got myself out of it halfway by saying I don't know how to dance. So I need y'all to do the other half. Like, help a bitch out. That wasn't her. That wasn't her, Your Honor. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. Yeah, I be having I forgot to do my brows. Technically I could still do my brows, but I don't like doing my brows before I do the powder anymore, because then it leaves like a line. It leaves like the foundation line from the top part. So it just looks more like perfect when I do my brows prior, because it's just a whole bunch of liquid right now. So with a whole bunch of liquid, it's easier to blend than when you do like liquid powder and then liquid again on top, because then so let me stop playing and do my brows. But yeah, so like I told y'all, I don't know how to cook, I don't know how to dance, none of that stuff. Yeah, none of that stuff. And then that'll fuck them. Look, I'm telling you, that'll fuck them up. You just wake up one morning, there's a meal made. Oh my gosh, I thought you didn't know how to cook. I learned overnight, baby. For you, I learned overnight. Just for you, I learned overnight. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just have to play house a few times. To be honest, I don't have the edges done. Okay, the edges are out, but they're not done because I'm putting a hat on. So, you know what I mean? Like, the hat's not really coming off. Like, I just be forgetting that I know how to do stuff sometimes. And then life would be like, bruh, why don't you just do it? And I'd be like, damn, you're right, I can do it. I forgot I know how to do it. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. So they let me know in August and they was like, Sade, what's up? Book that appointment. And y'all, obviously Fashion Week is September. I've been having it marked on my calendar for a hot little minute. What you mean? Set up an appointment. Are you dumb or are you stupid? I don't smile a lot with my teeth. But for the most part, I don't want these big bulky bricks in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be smiling with my teeth on that not red carpet because it's pink. On that pink carpet, my teeth will be showing on that pink carpet. It might not be showing when I walk down the runway, because like I don't know what it is. I just have an RBF face, and then like each time I get down the aisle, down the aisle like I'm fucking married or something. But each time I get down the walkway, I be forgetting to smile. Like I'll get to the end and I just rest in bitch face. You know what I mean? Like rest in bitch face. I don't purposely do it. I be trying to remember to smile, but everything happened so quick. They was like, set your appointment. And I was like, what October looking like? And they had the beginning of October open. And I was like, no. When I say October, I mean late October, girl. My birthday is the 26th. I'm not trying to have no big bulky bricks in my mouth on my birthday. Let me spend one last birthday, unbricked up. You know what I talk about? So I pushed it back all the way to the end of the month. I got this done on the 30th. Exactly. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. That's why you need a calendar. If I didn't have a calendar, I would have forgot about a lot of things. Obviously not my birthday. Sometimes I be remembering, sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? So I might remember one day, I might not remember. I just mark it on my calendar just to be on the safe side. So yeah, that happened. Yeah. So I'd be having all the saliva in my mouth. I guess that's not really too bad of a problem. It just makes, like, I'm not saying like I never had saliva in my mouth. Like obviously like your mouth produces saliva, but like you don't realize how much saliva your mouth produces until you have verses. Cause it's like, damn. That's why I told y'all this bitch is greedy as fuck. Like she just be hoarding shit. Why are you just collecting shit for what, bitch? Saliva gonna come. It's gonna come. It's gonna keep coming, baby. this is a waterfall over here. It's gonna keep coming. You don't gotta stack up the saliva like I'm a chipmunk or something. Like we going in hibernation. Girl, calm down. It's not that serious. I promise, Cookie, it's not. Calm down. I'm not gonna complain though, because like if you have a dry mouth, you're at a higher chance of getting cavities and stuff. So I am very grateful that we got a whole waterfall in our mouth. And then like I'm drinking more water than I usually drink. And it's like, it's not that my mouth is dry. I don't know how to explain it. Like, honestly, that's just the best way to describe it. Like, I'm just thirstier than usual. Cause I'll drink, like I'll drink water and stuff, but then it's like, I'll just get thirsty again. So I just be thirstier than usual. I'm obviously keep y'all posted, cause you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep y'all posted. We in this journey together, bitch. We in this together. But yeah, my brother was so funny when I had told my brother I got it done. He was like, you just be doing shit. I would say my biggest complaint right now is flossing, because like I'm one of those people, when I didn't have braces, I would floss after every meal or at least once a day. You know what I mean? Because if you floss once a day, I stopped talking to this one dude because he had a lot of plaque buildup in his teeth. And you like, what's plaque buildup? It's just like that little like yellow stuff that be building up. I couldn't. Tomorrow we will clean up because we're changing our bed sheets too. It's not really a housewife day. It's just to cross things off your to-do list, bitch, because you've really been trying it. You've been trying it. He had a lot of plaque buildup on his teeth, and then like he would do the whole like, oh, let's go out. And then not. Sorry, y'all. I got focused. Because, I already cleaned the brows. So it's like, now I'm making sure I don't get out of the line. But he would be like, let's go out. And then I don't have a problem. This one's very sexy. This one, I don't know what she's doing because like the arch is not on point. One thing about brows, don't overdo them, because if you overdo them, you're going to end up making them botched. Yeah, like if you keep perfecting them, they will turn out botched. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but they be turning out botched when I just keep like fixing it. So I just like, I'll fix it just a little bit and I'll be like, what, we'll do better next time. There's always a next time. But, so he had all this plaque buildup on his teeth, and then he would like, oh, let's go out to eat. And then the day would come and he just went, like he would be on some MIA type stuff, And then I would see him in person, and like, me, I'm one of those people, if you say hi to me and you converse, I'll act like shit ain't never happened. Like you ain't really try to send me off. And I'm not the type to be like, so are we still going? Don't get me wrong. I used to do that. Younger me used to do that. Like, are we still going out? Reaching out like, so are we still on for today? Older me? But you don't got time for that shit. I got better shit to do. What did you talk about? And one thing about me, once you cancel without an explanation, because that's not even a cancellation at that point. It's a no call, no show at this point. You know what I'm talking about? Like if this was a job, technically that's a no call, no show. And that's grounds for termination. So for you to expect me to still want to rock with you after you just like, no, baby, that's grounds for termination. I might talk to you, but you out the running for real. But I ain't gonna tell you out the running. But you out the running. Okay. So that's just what it was given. And I promise y'all, when I first started talking to him, it wasn't bad because I didn't really notice it. Maybe it was bad and I just never noticed it. But once I started noticing it, and then he was on some other stuff, maybe I just like overlooked it. Cause you know how like you like somebody and you start like you just start seeing the good in them, even if the good is not there. Like you start creating the good in them by yourself mentally. I think that's what it was. I started looking for the best in him and overlooking the plaque on his teeth. And I think like once I realized that he was kind of a trash person, my eyes started opening a little like, oh yeah, you got all that plaque too? Oh, your hygiene is off. Anyways, I was complaining, right? Was I telling you I was complaining? Flossing. I don't think y'all really appreciate how much flossing without braces on is truly a blessing. I don't think people appreciate that. I need y'all to appreciate that. And you like, why? First off, they have here, hold on real quick. They have like several different like flosses. I have all three. My dentist gave me a care package bag, that has like some of them in it, but prior to getting them, I had bought like a whole bunch of these. So I have like 4 packs of these, right? And this is what it looks like. This is what braces floss look like. They're just smaller, so like they can get in. But you still have to be careful when you're flossing because you don't want to break your brackets. And then at the end, they have like toothpick where like you can like, and it has little tiny bristles. So like after you eat, it's great. So that's one of them, right? And then there's this one that's like a toothpick, a literal toothpick. And then this side has the tiny like spoolies. And then this side is just pointed like a regular toothpick. And like I said, I bought both of these separately, but my dentist also gave me like, they don't give you a whole bunch. They just give you a little bit. They gave me like 3 of these in like a bag. And then they gave me like, I think like 4 or 5 of these. But nonetheless, like I be taking floss with me everywhere because I like to munch. So it's like, I can't even munch in peace without this bitch trying to eat with me. So, there's that. And then there's the other one, the string one. The string one, find somebody else to do it. I learned very quickly I do not like that route because you gotta take the string, put it in between the bracket, and then after you put it in between, you gotta like, and then take it out and then put it in between the other bracket, and it's just like you're literally like individual. I don't have time for that. That is too much. That is too much. I have it in the care packet. I'm not even gonna take the time to show y'all. No. She was showing me a demonstration. I said, girl, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not going to be doing that. No, that is tedious. That is so tedious. That is so much work just to get clean. No. So I think that's my only problem right now. Like, it's not really a problem. It's just like getting used to the whole like flossing ordeal. You know what I mean? Like the new way of flossing. That's my only thing. Because what the fuck? Other than that, I think that's the only thing that I would say is pretty different that I realized so far from like my regular day-to-day activity. Oh, another thing that's pretty different from my regular usual day-to-day activity. Like obviously I brush my teeth once a day. But and you see how I pat. I stopped brushing because like, I think it was when I was wearing the eye shirt, the one with the eyes, I was editing the video. And y'all, why in the world did my contour come all the way down here to my lips? Ew, that's disgusting. That's disgusting because I just kept like doing this. And I didn't realize that like the powder was like just drying. And I don't mind. I don't mind if that's the look I'm going for. But to unintentionally do that is wild because now it's giving me like a super chiseled like cheekbone ordeal, and it just anyways, yeah, I realized that while I was editing, and I was like, I wish I could go back and fix that. But that's the beauty of makeup for real. That's the beauty of makeup. You learn as you go. I'm still learning to this day. And like, remember when I told y'all, I didn't tell y'all in like any of my Get Ready With Me's, but I told y'all in one of my, like, when I did a makeup video, I think I did powder base, because powder base is kind of like, if you do all powder and the only thing that you have to work with is foundation, but the only con to that is you have to be like oily skin girl. If your skin's just like doesn't produce its natural oils, powder probably isn't your friend. But for the most part, I had said that like I don't like to use the liquid contour to like do my under my chin because it leaves like a sharp chiseled, and the gradation just look off. And I had learned that because one of my pictures look off. I explained that, right? Why in the world? I was editing one of the other videos and like I decided to use this brush to like go under my chin, which y'all seen me do before. But obviously the liquid's on it, and I use the powder to like contour the under chin part. And now I remembered why. I don't know why I forgot. Y'all, why in the world did I have like a whole... It looked like my foundation and my neck were 2 different shades. I didn't like that. And then like I didn't realize it until I was editing, so I didn't even get the chance to like fix that. Because all I had to do was take my beauty blender and like blended that out to pull the foundation down so it can just be under the chin. Y'all, Anyways, what was we talking about again? Oh, I was complaining about. I think I was complaining about my braces. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was complaining about my braces, and then we were talking about makeup. But yeah, I don't remember what else I was talking about. To be honest, I'm all over the place today. I should probably get the fuck up out of here. It is 12:22. I can't make this up. And here I am. Technically, I'm almost done. You know what I mean? I just have to put the loose powder on. So I think, like, if anything, I think we're just gonna end off with this. Because I've been wanting to say it for a while, but I just keep forgetting. Sorry, y'all. My thing was under there. The charger is like rolling all on my chair. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this topic, but I just keep forgetting, and then like I keep pushing it back. But it's the idea of, you know how they say like few are called, many are called, but few are chosen. That's the saying, and that's just how it is when it comes down to like pastors. I think some of y'all need to really like question some of y'all pastors during some of their sermons. And I had talked about it on TikTok, but then I deleted the video simply because I don't know. I just deleted it. But one of the pastors, he had said that basically like you shouldn't give to the poor. I kind of deleted it because I didn't watch the whole sermon. I just saw a snippet of the sermon, and here I was running with a narrative. But then at the end of the day, like that's why I deleted it. I remembered because I was like, what if he clarified what he meant? You know, like sometimes I'll say some stuff and then I'll like go in and be like, but I meant this. So maybe he like ended up clarifying it. That's why I kind of felt, I don't want to say guilty, but I felt like I was getting pulled in the rhetoric of like running with a narrative, and I don't like running with narratives. You know what I mean? So for the most part, I'm just not even gonna talk on the matter. I'm just gonna leave y'all with the understanding that many are called, but few are chosen. You know, a lot of people get into religion because of the financial gains and the perks, whether that's Christianity, Islam, whatever religion, you know, whatever religion, whatever denomination, whatever. Many are called, few are chosen. And I think y'all just need to, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all need to pay attention to things y'all pastors say. Because how can you sit here? Apparently they had said that he is known for asking his congregation for like thousands of dollars, basically begging, but in like a religious way, because the Lord told me, heavy on the Lord told me, you know. And they had said, that's what I'm saying they had said, because I don't know that pastor. But they had said that he very much be like, hand out begging type stuff, but you know, be using the good Lord's name type stuff. And I was like, well, that don't even sound right. So he was over here like, oh, if you didn't hear it, so I'm basically some what he had said in the sermon from what I had heard, because I ended up swiping away because that just to me didn't even make sense. And I was like, if anybody believe this, they dumb as hell. But I'm here to help my slow friends out, so I'm not judging. You know what I'm talking about? So he basically has said that you shouldn't help poor people out because poor people can't return the favor. And to be honest, like you shouldn't be helping poor people with the notion of wanting something in return. You shouldn't be helping people, period, with the notion of wanting something in return. You know what I mean? Because that's not genuine. You're not genuinely helping someone from the kindness of your heart if you expect something in return. Then at this point, it's a business ordeal. And that's really all it is, y'all. Like, y'all business partners at this point. Like, now you're expecting something in return. Okay, so now we're bargaining. We're making a business deal. This has now become transactional. You know what I'm talking about? You can't say I did something out the kindness of my heart and be like, oh, but like, and then keep bringing it up. That's not really out the kindness of your heart. And that's why it's hard for me to be asking for help, even if I'm down bad, simply because like, I understand a lot of people don't do things out of the kindness of their hearts, and they'll try to cash in on that favor. They'll be like, oh, I helped you out so day. Now you got to sit here and, you know, do this with me, this, that, and the other. And it's just like, that's how a lot of people get trapped in real messed up situations. Cause it's like, if I'm saying, you know, hypothetically, if I had knew, but not me. But it's one of those, like, if I had knew, I would have never took the helping hand. You know what I mean? So, it's just one of those. And I just really want you to know, as a person, you don't have to feel bad. You shouldn't feel bad for someone deciding to help you. They decided to help you. You don't owe them anything. You know what I mean? You don't owe them anything, because I just feel as if you're gonna help somebody, help them out the kindness of your heart and don't even bring it up. But that's just me though. That's just how I move. Like, I'll help somebody, and if they screw me over or they do some stuff and act like I've never helped them, I just won't help you again. That's just me as a person. That's cool. That's cool, because obviously, if you needed me once, hopefully you won't need me again. But if you do, just know I won't be in your corner to help you. You know, type stuff. And that's just how we gotta be. You just gotta move that way. And I'm just at the point where I just think y'all need to realize that y'all don't owe people anything. So you shouldn't feel guilty. You know what I mean? Like, don't feel guilty. But I don't know. That pastor, he was a little off to me. It didn't make sense to me. Because, baby, I know I be talking about, like, and the only reason I talk about Christianity is not because I'm not from other religions. It's like, that's my religion. Like, I can't sit here and tell you about Buddhism, but I don't know. I know something about Buddhism because I did a religion class, but I don't know everything there is to know about it. So I'm not going to sit here and talk about another religion and act like I know everything there is to know about it and then mess up information based on their religion and tell y'all a whole different story that got nothing to do with those people's agenda. You know what I'm talking about? Now I'm just lying. So I'm not going to sit here and do some stuff like that. That's why I be talking about Christianity. I be talking about Christianity type stuff. I'm not trying to persuade nobody. I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just talking. If you decide to do the whole walk with Christ, baby, do the walk with Christ. But I'm not here trying to like beat it into you. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know what Bible y'all reading, but if we read in the same Bible, ain't this the same Lord that helped poor people? You know what I'm talking about? Like, how can you say don't help poor people when the Lord was helping the poor, the blind, and all that good stuff? He was helping everybody. You get what I'm saying? So how can you say, oh, don't help poor people? But that's what I'm saying. You just got to be careful, because religion's one of those things where it's like, it's dangerous. It's a slippery slope and it's dangerous. People will burn down a whole nation about their religion. When it comes to people's religion, like, that's just something you just can't play about. And the government knows that. You know what I'm talking about? And people take advantage of that. But at the same time, this is the same government that went to colonize other countries. Because, baby, I'm going to tell y'all from both sides. This is the same government that went to colonize other countries, all in the name of the good Lord. I don't know if the Lord sent you for real, but I wasn't living back then to question you. But all I'm saying is, people will take over land, they take over properties, they take stuff all in the Lord's name, and the Lord didn't send them. So you really got to be careful who you're following. Who's your shepherd? The Lord should be your shepherd, or whoever your religious person is. That should be your shepherd. But the mentor, because that's a mentor, you know what I'm talking about? Your mentor should, how do I want to put this? Your mentor should align with your shepherd's values. You know what I'm talking about? Because if my shepherd, the Lord, got his flock of people and he says, help everybody so I can bless you. You can't say help others and brag about helping others, because how you going to brag about helping others to the people and then expect the Lord to bless you? You already got your blessing from people, man. And you got your blessing through validation. You was looking for validation, because why would you be telling everybody what everything you was doing? Unless they helping you. Like, it's one thing, it's like you raising funds and you just building awareness to something, but you just keep bragging about stuff that you done. You can't expect the Lord to bless you, because man already blessed you by, by giving you the praises, by feeding your ego. You can't, you know what I'm talking about? Anyways, so boom, I'm just saying, some of that stuff just really need to make sense to y'all. I be saying what I be saying, and I be coming on here to this day and just be talking, because I really need some of y'all to wake up. Does a lot of this stuff make sense to you? No, well, my pastor told me if I give him my last $1,000, the Lord will bless me abundantly. And that's why you go back to the Lord. When your pastor tell you something, you go to the Lord and ask for confirmation. Confirmation wouldn't be a word, and it wouldn't be a thing if he wasn't expecting you to do it. He never said, don't ask for confirmation. I don't know anywhere in the Bible where it says, don't ask for confirmation. Don't ask for clarity. The Bible even told y'all the devil know the Bible. The Bible can tell you the devil know the Bible too. Why do you think that the devil won't sit here and get somebody to be your religious leader to lead you astray? You get what I'm putting down? I need us to use our brain cells. I need us to use our brain cells. I do. I like y'all. I really do like y'all. But sometimes y'all be acting kind of slow. Y'all really acting slow sometimes. Cause what is y'all talking about? That's just me. I don't know. I'm about to go. Well, I'm about to leave y'all. Cause we've been chatting for a hot little minute. And it's already, now it's 12:34 and I need to actually call my Uber because sometimes they be taking a sweet time. Sometimes though, sometimes. So I'm about to put some blush on and some highlight. But I'm gonna show y'all the fit before I leave. Because no, don't fall. No! I said don't fall and you fell. Don't do it. Stop it. Anyways, so let's get into the fit. Okay, so it's giving bodysuit. It's a bodysuit. Yeah. It's not a super baggy t-shirt, but a baggy enough t-shirt. A baggy t-shirt with it. And then this purse, you see this purse? You get the vision? This purse. Yeah. This hat is gonna obviously be like over it's gonna be like right here and not as high, but then like the ears, you know what I'm saying? This hat and these boots. So these boots, this purse, this hat, and yeah. Bitch, I got my lemon pepper steppers on. Lemon pepper steppers, y'all, my bad. Simple to the point, not doing too much. I feel like it's not doing too much because it's kind of chilly outside. So dress accordingly, but then when you get in the club, it be hot. So I wanted to get very much like I'm ready for both weathers. So if I do get hot, I'll take off the shirt, you know what I mean? And fold it really nicely, tuck it in my purse. And now I just have a bodysuit on, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the fit. What I haven't done in a minute. And these people gonna drag me. They gonna beat my ass. I haven't done like a graveyard shift in a minute. And the crazy thing about my graveyard shift is the list is already ready. The list is already ready, y'all. And why I haven't sat and recorded it, I don't know. Actually, I do know. I started another project. I started another side venture, which is not like, one thing about it, I know I be telling y'all like I'm busy and I'm doing this, and you be like, bitch, we don't even see nothing. You just all talk at this point. One thing about me and 10 things for sure, the proof is in the pudding, baby. Y'all just be too impatient. The results gonna come when the results come. You get what I'm saying? And that's how y'all need to sit and move. The results come when they come. Don't nobody need to be damn near rushing you. I think I'm gonna lay my side edges because the hat, so like, technically the braids will cover it. I don't know. I might lay the side edges because you won't see these edges, but the side edges you might see. So I don't want it to look like crazy. I keep telling y'all, like, I don't care. I don't mind being the villain in any story. I don't. Because at the end of the day, if I'm the villain, how is my life still going great? I'm a damn good villain. You know what I'm saying? Like, if karma is real and I'm the villain in the story, and you're like, what you looking for? My blush. Mac, where you at? I mean, I guess I don't have to put the Mac on. I guess I could just put the, well, shit, slap me on my ass and call me a newborn baby. What type of shit is this? I mean, I guess I don't have to use the MAC one. I guess I could just use the powdered. But the real, you know what? I have no choice and be late. But at the same time, technically not late because I don't really have to go out. Why can't I find the powdered one either? I found it. But yeah, it's just, I found the powdered one, not the MAC one. The MAC one, we got to look for it when I come back. But I just don't have time for the fake friendships, the hee-hee, ha-has. I don't have time for that. Because at the end of the day, like, it's love, but I don't really know y'all like that. You know what I'm talking about? What's my middle name? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm just at the point in life right now. Baby, it's not me acting like I don't know y'all. It's just, I understand you wasn't in the field with me. You get what I'm talking about?